How dare they, bro? You are charming. You deserve to have been in that. Feel me?
Yeah.
Why do you think they didn't?
I think that it like.
I think your presenter voice was off. You can make as many excuses as you want, but I feel like if you were a better presenter, they would have had you. You just sucked.
Maybe.
In November, on November the 1st, 2021, I came to California. It wasn't my first time, but this time I intended on staying for a while.
What really kept me in Simi Valley was finishing school and paying off a car. By the time I finished school, by the time I paid my car off, I told myself, all right, like this is it, like this is what I've been waiting for. Packed my stuff up right at the end of a summer camp and took it to San Diego and was crashing at a really good friend's place for about a week. I gave myself 1 week. I said, if I don't find a spot in 1 week, then you know what, just take my L, cut my losses, and then go back home, save some more money, and try again. And then I'm thinking in my head like, oh shit, this is really happening.
That's exciting.
But in the moment, like I kept my cool, and I was like, wait, like I think this is what I needed.
This company that I was working for when I just came out of school, things didn't work out with them, and I still had money in flight credit because I was supposed to travel for work. And the amount that like I had in flight credit was the same amount I needed for a one-way here, and I already had family here. So it's like, for me, it was like, well, if the P's line up, I don't know why I said P's. I could have said if anything, like if the cars line up. I met Bryce like maybe 2 months into staying here. Bryce was probably the first one like I made conversation with. I have another good friend who's also an OG there, Kato, if you're watching this. My guy. What makes the experience of coming to California for you, like as someone who's in your 20s? I'm assuming you wanted to just be out here, yeah?
Yeah. So me being born and raised in Southern California, I lived in a very like suburban area, and it was very central to a lot of things. But again, I lived there my whole life, and so this San Diego to me is what I always imagined LA would be growing up. But that's the thing, it's like LA is overrated. LA is super overrated, right?
For sure.
In San Diego, the people that I met have really shown me like how beautiful skateboarding is in terms of the community and how helpful everyone is and just friendly. That to me was like, whoa, like I want to live here eventually. And unfortunately I actually leave today as we are recording this.
That's why I'm making this video, bro, because today is Bryce's last day. I feel like the first thing that you should know is it's very expensive to be here, but it's just like
San Diego is a city. There's a lot of moving parts going on at all times.
my geography is bro. I thought I thought San Diego was a state. Like I thought Los Angeles, that's probably the most brain dead thing I have ever like thought of. And through skating, it's the people that like I've met, but more than that, it's like the times that like we've had. We both are like the same age and we both like moved here. If you were to tell anyone in our age group who's thinking of making the move to California, what would you tell them?
Moving to San Diego, I've seen an immediate like shift in basically consistency. The consistent weather in San Diego is, in my opinion, like for what I prefer in weather, so prime, so good. On top of that too, culture. You run into so many different cultures.
That's a fact.
The architecture and stuff like that. That's what I love about it. You're able to experience so much in such a little amount of time.
I was watching this suggested video. Never look at suggested videos on YouTube. This suggested video was one I feel like I needed to watch, and it was addressing mindset. When you have a weak mindset, whatever you think is about to happen is going to happen. If you think you're gonna fall or you think you're gonna like up, that's probably like what's going to happen, right? It's crazy though, like that I'm getting this weird universe like message through my laptop and YouTube suggested videos about mindset. And yesterday when you were thinking like, oh, this is it, like California, and he was basically having a euphoric moment of life yesterday where he realized like I'm gonna let you talk about that, but it was like a euphoric, beautiful moment of life where he realized everything's beautiful. Mindset is a lot, how you think of things. Just talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically me just realizing that I have taken California for granted. I really have. When I meet people like T, that say like that they have been all in many corners of the world, right? He is able to relate on so many levels that I
just gotta say too, this is the deepest video I've ever done.
I swear,
if you look at my channel, it's just I had to
worries.
point that out because I was looking out the window. I was like, oh, I'm actually talking about life right now. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
he
trolling,
does.
you know?
He didn't have any idea of what I wanted to do. I was just like, got in my car. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to downtown, park my car, grab a coffee, skate around, and I'm just like, I didn't even know it was Friday. Like, it didn't come to me until it didn't come to me until probably the end of the night. I'm like, oh, it's actually Friday. Like, maybe that's why, you know, there's so many happy people around me. But like, I remember this one dude biked past me, and he's like, oh, have a beautiful day. And I'm like, you know what, like, I will have a beautiful day.
I love that his standards are like that too, you know? Bro, if someone told me life is beautiful, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, given I am a social butterfly, like, interactions like that happen often. If not, I would have been the one telling someone, hey man, have a good day, you know, life is beautiful. He was having this moment of life yesterday where he was realizing that I've had that same moment before, like at a beach, bro, cried my eyes out. Life really is beautiful. It's just the way that you decide to look at it sometimes, you know? My boy Bryce is leaving. I don't know if he's gonna be back.
None of this would be possible without my friends. I'm forever grateful for my friends. And I think a big part of that too is thankful for skateboarding. Skateboarding has done so much for me, so I'll also forever be grateful for skateboarding. Friendship, skateboarding culture, and all that stuff has really steered me in life to be at this moment right here, right now.
Yeah, facts. If I didn't pull up to the park, you know, if I didn't start skating, you know, probably none of this like would have happened. You know, especially coming to a place like this in old age. Bro, I say old? That's so depressing, bro. Like,
we're still so young. We're still so young.
We are incredibly young, which is why I want to end this video off by saying, if there is something that you, and I rarely do this, bro, like I said, I troll a bunch. If you look at like the rest of my videos, bro, it's just like funny stuff. But this is T in like his old age. I started doing YouTube when I was like maybe 18. I'm 23 now, okay? You're gonna get some 23-year-old words from T, all right? Look, if you want to do something, just go and do it, bro. Like, if you mess up, then you mess up. If you want to make that move, if you want to do something, whether you're 2 hours away from a place, halfway across the world, or like across the country, if you want to do something, start doing it. Don't think about like what could go wrong or like what could go right. Do it because like you want to do it. And more than that, bro, like do things in your life to increase your social awareness, because without social awareness you can't really find the people that you belong with, and if you can't find the people that you belong with, you can't really have like those good times. My boy's last day. I'm gonna go out, do whatever he wants to do. Signing off, Bryce and T, B and T.